Okay, I am looking at the site google.com/advisor/US credit with some additional information. I'm supposed to be shopping for a credit card. So I'm looking at the site right now, and I scroll down, and first I thought I would see just a limited amount of cards, but as I keep scrolling down, I get more and more options. So that's a lot of options. It looks like on the left side here, I can adjust my menu and choose and select. So let's see. I've got rewards. I can select cashback, air miles, or points. I can filter it on purchase, gas, airlines, groceries, restaurant, travel. I can purchase or filter it on lower interest. I can filter it on no annual fee, and I can filter it on card type. And then let's see, credit rating and personal or business or student credit cards. So seems like I've got pretty much every option. So I'm going to, I think I'll search first on no annual fee cards. So let's see, it looks like I came up with 62 choices. Might be nice right here where I've highlighted to maybe make that bolder stand out more. I had to kind of look for that. It would be nice to know right off the bat that I've got 62 options to look through. Now I guess the question is, could I check that and maybe if I check Visa and no annual fee. So that looks like that has narrowed it down to 42 cards, which is a little bit more manageable. I'm gonna let's see. I'm looking what might also be a nice option. I don't know if this is possible. It might also be hard to do, but you know, as an example, on a lot of websites, you know, I think like eBay, when you're looking at listings, you can click on the header and it will organize it numerically. And so in terms of interest rates, I know that's kind of hard because you're looking at a range, but it might be real nice if there was a way to organize it, or maybe even an option organized by, you know, lowest interest rate or organized by highest interest rate, and then that way, you know, that way it just gives you one more way to kind of organize and sort through. But I'm going to go look at the Visa Classic card here. And so I see, let's see, there's an update here, shows me the interest rate, shows me the annual fee, good. Shows me some eligibility, good. Gives me some details about balance transfer, gives me some details about penalty fee and charges, gives me some information about cash advances. So that's all good. Gives me requirements to qualify. So it seems very detailed. Gives me all the information I want. Now I'm kind of interested, is there a way to compare? In other words, could I pick two cards and get that same detail and have that shown side by side? I don't see that on this site, but that might be another real nice option. It does seem, as I'm kind of scrolling to the bottom of the page, does seem like there's a little bit of a lag before the remaining cards show up. I don't know if that puts the cards that are down at the bottom at a little bit of a disadvantage. You know, I think I'd probably be more inclined to focus on the card at the top. So I am still looking now at cards and seeing what else I've got. Okay, I think I'm going to go back, do another search here. So I'm going to now search on air miles. Oh, okay. So now I notice that I've also added air miles, and so now I'm down to 2 cards, which is nice. So I've got the Venture 1 rewards, 0% annual fee. You get 1.25 miles per dollar. Just kind of scrolling through here. Does give me where I can get more information at the Capital One website, so that's very good. I'm going to click on apply just to, okay, and that takes me to the Capital One site. Okay, I don't want to go there. I'm now going to go back. Oh, I'll now go back to the overall site. I'm going to go back to results. All right, so now let's do another search. And now searched on American Express, reward bonuses airline miles, and rewards air miles. And I get 3 options. I've got the Delta option, I've got the Platinum Delta option, and the Gold Delta option. I think the only thing that I would probably add, just as I've looked at a couple of these, is where it shows the air mile rewards and discounts. It seems that some of the information is a little bit vague. I know I've got the information on the site itself where I can get into more details, but it might be nice if there could be some more terms and conditions here that would talk a little bit about maximum miles earned and just any other parameters of the program. I know every program has some kind of unique caveats, and I think in this day of age with so many options, it is better to certainly be aware of those. All right, so I'm going to go back. I do like the fact that when I check preferences, it goes back to being grayed out, and then when I do have preferences checked of where it's shown as red, that's a real nice feature and helps to keep me reminded of what I've searched for and what I haven't. And the boxes for checking seem very user-friendly. They're a good size. They're easy to check. The little pop-up menu seems to stay on as long as I'm on that area, so that's a real nice feature. I'm going to look at this pick credit rating now, and I'm just going to assume that I had poor credit rating. And now I see it gives me the cards that are specifically targeted to people with poor credit ratings. So, and then let's see if I go to personal credit cards. I see I just selected the student credit cards, selected the business credit cards, and then back to the personal credit cards. See, I also see a sign here. Why are these cards shown? So I think overall this is a very user-friendly site. It seems to seems to give me a lot of search options, a lot of ways of filtering, and with so many options available, that's important. As I said, I think the probably the only two upgrades that I would suggest would be one would be making the search results just in terms of the total much larger, much more bold, so that they could be seen. And then also if there was any way to filter or sort under interest rate or rewards, just to group to either group them in sort of a 1 through n order, or to organize them maybe under rewards alphabetically, so that, as an example, all the ones that are air miles would be in the same section. All the ones that would be cashback would be in the same section. And once again, that would be a little bit easier to compare. And then I think the third option that I would suggest would be, once again, if there was a feature or a button where I could compare 2 or more cards, or even, probably no more than 3. That probably becomes when it becomes too difficult to manage. But certainly if I could click a button, compare 3 cards side by side, that would be extremely useful, and I think would probably help me make a decision sooner, and would probably make me more likely to want to purchase a card from this site as opposed to from some other source. So that is my review of this credit card site. Thank you for the opportunity to participate. I am now going to wrap up the video, and I will be uploading this to YouTube. Thank you again.